Hello and welcome back to Emily Cat 176. It's Monday. I've got a new chair. So I hope you've all had a good weekend. I actually went and saw a show on Sunday. Yes, I actually managed to book a ticket to the show I wanted to see. So this is what I saw. I'll just put it up there. And it was at McClelland Gallery, which is in Langwarrin, in Melbourne. So the MSO, of course, is the Melbourne Symphony Orchestra. And I actually heard music from 3 composers that I had never heard of before. And it's made me realise that I really don't know much about classical music at all, I don't think. Because 2 of them are Australian and I'd never heard of them. Really, really good music. It's chamber music, but there was sonatas played and it was violin, viola, yes, clarinet, French horn, cello and piano. They were the ones that played. 3 of them were with the MSO Academy. So I've actually seen the future of the MSO, which, let me tell you, the future's bright. So I said Franz Strauss and Robert Schumann are well known. Miriam Hyde, Australian, never heard of her. Eleanor Katz-Chernin, another Australian I've never heard of. Ernst von Dohnányi, he's a Hungarian composer who, as was explained on Sunday, he's not well known. There's other Hungarian composers who are very well known. This man apparently is not well known. An interesting program. They all performed well. And again, isn't it wonderful that we have all these wonderful musical events that come out into the suburbs? So Miriam Hyde, that was a sonata for clarinet and piano, and they played movements 2 and 3. And I think it sounded really, really well. They went together well. The piano and clarinet, they really played off well together. And it was interesting with the Robert Schumann. The one who played that piece was saying that he was actually diagnosed with bipolar, which I didn't know. And he thinks that you can hear the bipolar in his music. Now that's interesting because I'm going to have to listen to his music now. But yeah, it went for about an hour and a half. Really good. Very appreciative crowd. But it makes me think I really need to listen to more classical music. I really don't know much at all. I said to my class on Friday, classical music's a wide world, and that's been proven to me. But those 2, Miriam Hyde, I think she died in 1960. Eleanor Katz-Chernin, the piece that they played of hers, Calliope Dreaming, only came out in 2009. Really good. But as I said, listening. I knew it would be good music, and I'm very proud of myself that I actually bought the ticket to go and see it rather than just put it in my diary. But I've been introduced to new music as well, and that's always good as far as I'm concerned. The French horn, I like the French horn. I like the trumpet, I like the trombone. And of course the violas, they're slightly bigger than the violins. And of course the cello. Wonderful. The sonata that was played, what's his name? Ernst von Dohnanyi. He actually wrote that music when he was sick in bed. And I'm thinking, when you're sick in bed, do you really feel like composing music? Well, he obviously did. But yeah, so it was a good afternoon, because, as I said, it was good music, played well, and I've been introduced to new composers. Have any of you heard of those composers? I mean, the first two are well known, but any of you heard of the other three? Because as I said, I certainly hadn't. And two of them are Australian, and I still hadn't heard of them. Anyway, that's it for Monday. Again, I would ask if you're liking what I'm doing, and to please subscribe, because I am trying to build the channel, and I've said I've got a lot to learn. So yeah, enjoy the rest of your week, and I'll be back on Wednesday. Bye.